Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Current Affairs. Today is 1st of April and let's see what is today's news. This is the first news. India takes part in second Sherpas meeting of G7 guest countries. So India is not among the G7 countries, but India is a guest country for the G7 meeting. So India has taken part. Suresh Prabhu, who is India's Sherpa to G20 and G7, attended the second virtual meeting of Sherpas of Group of 7 and guest countries. Group of 7. Which all are the 7 countries? This Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and the UK and the US. So these are the 7 countries, and Indian side was attended by Suresh Prabhu. It was a virtual meeting actually. So Suresh Prabhu was the India's Sherpa to G20 and G7, attended the second virtual meeting. So about these 7 countries, we will see the facts, that is capital and currency. We will check the G7 countries capital and currency. First is Canada. Canada capital Ottawa, currency dollar. France capital is Paris, currency is euro. Germany capital is Berlin, currency is euro. Italy, Rome, euro. Here 3 countries are euro. 3 countries currency is euro, that is France, Germany and Italy. Then Japan, Tokyo, yen. Tokyo is the capital and yen is the currency. Then United Kingdom, London and pound sterling. Then USA capital is Washington DC and the currency is dollar. Now let's go to the next news. Trifed exchanges MOU with Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu administration for MFP scheme and the Vandhan Yojana. So under this MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, the mechanism for marketing minor forest produce through minimum support price and development of a value chain for MFP will be implemented. So to begin with, there are plans to set up one Vandhan Vikas Kendra in the Union Territory. MFP is a flagship scheme of the Ministry of Tribal Affairs that aims to provide remunerative and fair prices to forest producers. Vandhan Kendras are established through Vandhan Yojana program for marketing MFPs. So Trifed exchanges, MOU with Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu administration for MSP for, that is my minimum support price for minor forest produce scheme and the Vandhan Yojana. So some facts about Trifed. This news is related to Trifed. The full form of Trifed is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Federation of India. It was founded in the year 1987. Its headquarters is in New Delhi. Chairman of Trifed is Ramesh Chand Meena. Vice Chairperson is Pratibha Brahma. Then Managing Director is Pravir Krishna. Now the next news. Ayush Ministry in collaboration with Vinoba Seva Pratishthan organized Ayurveda Parav in Bhubaneswar. So Bhubaneswar in Odisha. In a bid to promote Ayurveda as the mainstream treatment for the prevalent lifestyle related diseases, Vinoba Seva Pratishthan in collaboration with the Ministry of Ayush successfully organized a 3-day Ayurveda Parv in Bhubaneswar from 26th to 28th March 2021. The 3 days event was inaugurated by Dr. Raghunath Mohapatra, member of Rajya Sabha, along with others. So it was inaugurated by Raghunath Mohapatra along with the member of Rajya Sabha along with others. Raghunath Mohapatra is a member of Rajya Sabha and others were also there inaugurating. Then the Ministry of Ayush, as this news is related to Ayush Ministry, Minister of Ayush independent charge is Shripad S.O. Naik. Shripad S.O. Naik is the Minister of Ayush independent charge. There is no Minister of State for this ministry. Only one minister is there. He is the independent charge minister, that is Shripad S.O. Naik. Now as this news is related to Odisha, we will check some facts about Odisha. Odisha capital is Bhubaneswar. Chief Minister is Naveen Patnaik. Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Then the national parks, Bhitarkanika National Park, Simlipal National Park, Nandankanan Zoological Park. Then about sanctuaries, one elephant sanctuary is there, one tiger sanctuary is, tiger reserve is there, two wildlife sanctuaries. Let's check them. Chandaka Elephant Sanctuary, then Kotagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Hadgar Wildlife Sanctuary, and Satkosia Tiger Reserve. Then Indravati Dam in Indravati River is also in Odisha. Then Hirakund Dam, Mahanadi River in Mahanadi River is also in Odisha. Then one temple is there, Sun Temple, the temple dedicated to Lord Sun. Konark Sun Temple is in Odisha. Then Chilika Lake is also in Odisha. Now the next news, Ekita Small Finance Bank renews partnership with Chennai Super Kings for IPL 2021. So Ekita Small Finance Bank will be the official retail banking partner for the franchisee. Under the agreement, the bank's logo will be positioned at the back of the helmet and cap of the players. So for that purpose, Ekita Small Finance Bank has renewed the partnership with Chennai Super Kings team of IPL. Then it is also going to launch a new campaign titled The Bank Behind Every Champion. So this you have to remember, the bank behind every champion campaign is also going to be launched by Ekita Small Finance Bank. Then Ekita Small Finance Bank was previously associated with the three-time IPL champions from 2018 to 20. So the Ekita Small Finance Bank previously associated with Chennai Super Kings from 2018 to 20. Now this year also they have decided to associate with Chennai Super Kings. Now some facts about Ekita Small Finance Bank. It was founded in the year 2016. It is a small finance bank founded in 2016. Headquarters is in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Its tagline is "It's fun banking." Then the MD and CEO of Ekita Small Finance Bank is PN Vasudevan. Now the next news, Jammu and Kashmir government organizes drama festival in Srinagar. Srinagar is the summer capital of Jammu and Kashmir. Then in a bid to promote theatre in Kashmir, a 2-week-long annual drama festival was organized by the Jammu and Kashmir Academy of Art, Culture and Languages at Tagore Hall in Srinagar. The festival was aimed to revive the theatre activities and create awareness among the youth about the importance of Kashmir theatre. So, as this news is related to Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir government organized a drama festival in Srinagar. So, we will check some facts about Jammu and Kashmir. As I told you, Srinagar is the summer capital and Jammu is the winter capital. The Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir is Manoj Sinha. And there are some national parks, Kishtwar National Park, Hemis National Park, the Chigam National Park, Salim Ali National Park. Then some wildlife sanctuaries are there, Gulmarg Wildlife Sanctuary, Hokersar Wildlife Sanctuary, Jasrota Wildlife Sanctuary, Lachipora Wildlife Sanctuary. Then Vular Lake, which is the largest freshwater lake in Asia, is also in Jammu and Kashmir. Now the next news. Bureau of Civil Aviation Security and Yamuna International Airport Private Limited signed LOA for civil aviation security. So the letter of agreement, LOA means letter of agreement. The letter of agreement defines provisions for civil aviation security responsibilities and functions at the upcoming international airport at Jewar in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. So the contract of construction of the airport has been awarded to YIAPL, which is a joint venture of the Airport Authority of India, the Government of Uttar Pradesh and Zurich International Airport. Now we will see some facts about Airport Authority of India. Then Uttar Pradesh. So Airport Authority of India was founded on 1st April 1995. Its headquarters is in New Delhi, and the chairman of Airports Authority of India is Anuj Agarwal. Now some facts about Uttar Pradesh. Capital is Lucknow, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Governor is Anandiben Patel. There is one national park, that is Dudhwa National Park. And some wildlife sanctuaries and bird sanctuaries are there, along with Tiger Reserve. So the first one, Chandraprabha Wildlife Sanctuary, then Shahid Chandrasekhar Azad Bird Sanctuary, then Okla Bird Sanctuary, then Amangarh Tiger Reserve and Pilibhit Tiger Reserve. Then the dance form is Kathak, and Narora Atomic Power Plant is in Uttar Pradesh, and Singrauli Super Thermal Power Station is also in Uttar Pradesh. Now let's go to the next news. In first, Rajgir Bodh Gaya in Bihar set to be green energy towns. So Rajgir and Bodh Gaya in Bihar, these two places are going to be green energy towns. The towns will start getting solar energy through the first of its kind renewable energy project from 2023 onwards. So the Solar Energy Corporation of India, a central government public sector undertaking which will develop the system in Andhra Pradesh, has agreed in principle to Bihar's proposal to feed clean power to the two towns and some important government installations in Patna. So Rajgir and Bodh Gaya, these two towns in Bihar are going to be green energy towns, and they are going to get the solar powers from 2023 onwards. Now some facts about Bihar, as this news is related to Bihar. Some facts about Bihar. Capital is Patna, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, and Governor is Fagu Chauhan. Then Valmiki National Park is in Bihar. Rajgir Wildlife Sanctuary is in Bihar. Kanwar Lake Bird Sanctuary in Bihar. Kaimur Wildlife Sanctuary in Bihar. Vikramshila Gangetic Dolphin Sanctuary is in Bihar. Then Bhimband Wildlife Sanctuary is also in Bihar. Then 22nd March is observed as Bihar Divas. Then the next news, Bengaluru's Kempegowda Airport becomes the first in South India to have operational parallel runways. So after receiving the necessary approval from the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, the refurbished and upgraded North Runway, which was closed since June 2020 at Kempegowda International Airport, Bengaluru, has commenced its operations. The runway will continue to be categorized as Cat 1. Cat IIIB equipped South Runway has been operational since December 6, 2019. So both the runways is in a low visibility and adverse weather conditions. So they operate in both low visibility as well as adverse weather conditions. So which airport is going to become has become the first in South India to have operational parallel runways? It is Bengaluru's Kempegowda Airport. It is the first airport to be operational, to have operational parallel runways. Then some facts about Karnataka. Capital is Bengaluru. Chief Minister is B.S. Yediyurappa. Governor is Vajubhai Wala. There are some national parks. I will read it out. Anshi National Park, Bandipur National Park, Bannerghatta National Park, Kudremukh National Park, and Nagarhole National Park. Then wildlife sanctuaries: Bhadra Wildlife Sanctuary, Dandeli Wildlife Sanctuary, Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, Nugu Wildlife Sanctuary, Bhimgad Wildlife Sanctuary, Someshwara Wildlife Sanctuary, and Mookambiga Wildlife Sanctuary. These are in Karnataka. Then Kaiga Atomic Power Station is in Karnataka. Then some temples are in Karnataka. I will read it out. Gomateshwara Temple, Virupaksha Temple, Biligiri Rangaswamy Temple. These three are in Karnataka. Then the dams in Karnataka are Linganamaki Dam. Linganamaki Dam in Sharavati River is in Karnataka. Then Tungabhadra Dam in Tungabhadra River is also in Karnataka. Then Alamati Dam, which is in Krishna River, is also in Karnataka. Then the airports in Karnataka are Kempegowda International Airport and Mangalore International Airport. Then M. Chinnaswamy Stadium is also in Karnataka. So this Kempegowda International Airport is going to to have operational parallel runways. Now let's go to the next news. So it is related to Jeevan Small Finance Bank. Jeevan Small Finance Bank partners with N-Store to take local Kirana stores online with N-Links app. So Bangalore based Jeevan Small Finance Bank has joined hands with the N-Store to digitize offline retailers and small businesses in the country. Under this partnership, the lender will offer a mobile application and links to its current account holders who own local business. With this new application, the merchants can sell their merchandise online. So the N-Store CEO is Pradeep Kumar Sampath. So some facts about Jeevan Small Finance Bank. It was founded on 1st February 2017. The founder is Samit Ghosh. Headquarters is in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Tagline is Bharosa Aapke Bharose Par. Then the MD and CEO of Jeevan Small Finance Bank is Nitin Chugh. Then the next news, women-led startup Astrom develops low-cost internet services to suburban and rural areas. So the wireless product GigaMesh could enable telecom operators to deploy quality high-speed rural telecom infrastructure at 5 times lower cost. So the multi-beam E-band product GigaMesh packs 6 point-to-point E-band radios in one, thereby distributing the device cost over multiple links and hence reduces capital expenditure. So it will be 5 times cheaper than the present network. So a woman-led startup Astrom has developed the low-cost internet service to suburban and rural areas. So the co-founder and chief executive officer at Astrom is Neha Satak. Now the next news, HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank named India's best SME bank. SME bank means small and medium enterprises bank by Asia Money. So HDFC Bank was adjudged India's best bank for SMEs at the Asia Best Bank Awards, Asia Money Best Bank Awards 2021. The award was given in recognition of the HDFC Bank's transformation of its micro, small and medium-sized enterprises business over the past few years. Survey aims to identify which banks in each market have excelled over the past 12 months. So Asia Money is a Hong Kong-based financial magazine. So they have adjudged HDFC Bank as the best SME bank, that is best for MSME, micro, small and medium-sized enterprises. Then some facts about HDFC Bank. It was founded on August 1994. The headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Tagline is "We understand your world." CEO of HDFC Bank is Shashidhar Jagdishan. Now the next news, launch of MICE Roadshow, Meet in India, and inauguration of Chhatrasal Convention Center, CCC, at Khajuraho. So the convention center, named after the legendary Bundelkhand King Maharaja Chhatrasal, has been built at a cost of around 51 crore 43 lakh under Swadesh Darshan scheme. In order to promote India as a MICE destination, the full form of MICE means meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibitions. MICE Roadshow Meet in India was held between 25th to 27th March 2021 at Chhatrasal Convention Center. The MP, that is Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Union Tourism Minister Prahlad Singh Patel inaugurated the Chhatrasal Convention Center at Khajuraho. As this news is related to Madhya Pradesh, we will check some facts about Madhya Pradesh. So the capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal, Chief Minister is Shivraj Singh Chauhan and the Governor is Anandiben Patel. Now we will see which all national parks are in Madhya Pradesh. Bandhavgarh National Park, Kanha National Park, Madhav National Park, Panna National Park, Pench National Park, Fossil National Park, Satpura National Park and Vanvihar National Park. Then wildlife sanctuaries, Orcha Wildlife Sanctuary, Fen Wildlife Sanctuary, Bori Wildlife Sanctuary, Bagdara Wildlife Sanctuary and Singori Wildlife Sanctuary. Chutka Nuclear Power Plant is in Madhya Pradesh. Then Bojtal, which is also previously known as Upper Lake, is also in Madhya Pradesh. Then 66th Filmfare Awards for 2021 has been distributed. So Thappad has won 7 trophies and Gulabo Sitabo won 6. So these two names you have to remember, Thappad and Gulabo Sitabo. And the complete list of winners, I have provided. You can read it. 1 minute. This is the first slide. Second page, you can pause and read it. This is the third. So Lifetime Achievement Award was given to Irfan Khan as well. So the Lifetime Achievement Award winner was Irfan Khan. Best film is Thappad. You can read this. I am going to the next news. So the International Transgender Day of Visibility is observed on March 31st. It was founded by US-based transgender activist Rachel Crandall. International Transgender Day of Visibility is marked on 31st March every year, with the aim to celebrate transgender individuals' contribution to the society. The day also calls upon us to counter the homophobic, biphobic and transphobic social attitudes that inflict incredible harm on the lives of LGBTQ plus individuals. So International Transgender Day of Visibility is on 31st March, and it is celebrated with the aim to celebrate transgender individuals' contribution to the society. So their contribution to the society is remembered on this day. Now the next news, Tide RBL Bank partner to serve banking needs of Indian SMEs. So Tide is a leading UK-based fintech which is set to launch in India as its first overseas market. As per the alliance, Tide members, small and medium-sized enterprises will get the option to open account and savings account at RBL Bank through Tide's platform. Tide will also focus on serving unregistered and unorganized sector, helping bring these SMEs into the mainstream. Tide CEO is Dr. Oliver Prill. Then about RBL Bank, it was founded on August 1943. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Tagline is Apno Ka Bank. Then the MD and CEO of RBL Bank is Vishwavir Ahuja. Now the next news, 6th round of India-Australia dialogue on disarmament, non-proliferation and export control takes place virtually. So it is also held virtually. So the two sides exchange views on contemporary issues of mutual interest in the areas of nuclear, chemical, biological, disarmament and non-proliferation, conventional weapons, outer space security and strategic export control. The dialogue will contribute to the India-Australia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. In February 2021, India-Japan held the 9th round dialogue regarding the same. So in February 2021, India and Japan held the 9th round dialogue regarding the same. So this is the 6th round of the India-Australia dialogue, and in February, India-Japan's 9th round of dialogue was held. So some facts about Australia. The capital is Canberra, currency is dollar. The Prime Minister of Australia is Scott Morrison. So Australia, capital Canberra, currency is dollar, and the Prime Minister is Scott Morrison. Then the next news, healthcare sector expected to reach $372 billion in 2022. It is a Niti Aayog report. The report titled Investment Opportunities in India's Healthcare Sector also said India's healthcare sector has the potential to generate 27 lakh jobs in India between 2017 and 22, over 5 lakh jobs per year. So the report outlined a range of investment opportunities in the country's healthcare sector across hospitals, pharmaceuticals and medical devices. FDI inflows in healthcare sector increased from $94 million in 2011 to $1,275 million in 2016. So that is a very great increase, very big increase. So the healthcare sector is expected to reach about $372 billion in 2022. It is a Niti Aayog report, and as this report is given by Niti Aayog, we will check some facts about Niti Aayog. The full form of Niti Aayog is National Institution for Transforming India. It was formed on 1st January 2015. Its headquarters is in New Delhi. The chairperson is Narendra Modi. Then the next news, Supreme Court constitutes a 7-member expert committee to lay down guidelines on cutting trees for developmental projects. So Supreme Court has constituted a 7-member expert committee to lay down guidelines on cutting trees for development projects. So the decisions in a petition against West Bengal's decision to fell the trees in order to construct road over bridges and widen the roads. The committee will be headed by Dr. M.K. Rajit Singh Jala, a wildlife expert and former chairman of the Wildlife Trust of India. The order was passed by a bench of Chief Justice of India, that is S.A. Bobde, and Justices A.S. Bopanna and V. Ramasubramanian. Now the next news, India-Japan. India and Japan has signed 4 agreements to support healthcare projects under Grant Assistance of Grassroots Projects scheme in India. So the total amount to be disbursed for the 4 projects is around 29.3 million yen. That is around $265,000. Since 1989, GGP means Grant Assistance for Grassroots Projects has been supporting relatively small-scale projects implemented by non-profit organizations through Japanese diplomatic missions in developing countries. India is one of the largest recipients of Japanese official development assistance. As this news is related to Japan, we will see some facts about Japan. Capital is Tokyo, currency is yen. Prime Minister of Japan is Yoshihide Suga. Then the next news, India delivers 20,000 liters of pesticide to Iran to fight locust swarms in Sistan, Balochistan and South Khorasan provinces. India has delivered 20,000 liters of pesticide Malathion to Iran through the strategic Chabahar port to help mount a coordinated regional response to the threat posed by swarms of desert locusts. So Iran witnessed its worst locust invasion of the past 25 years in 2020. So last year Iran witnessed it. Then as this news is related to Iran, we will see some facts about Iran. Capital is Tehran and currency is Rial. Then the next news, Residential Hockey Center of Excellence to come up in Lucknow. A 100-bed hostel for boys and girls, modern sports medicine and physiotherapy centers as well as top coaches would be part of the center to come up at the state government run Padma Shri Mohammad Shahid Synthetic Stadium. The Union Sports Ministry will fund the center and Uttar Pradesh Sports Directorate will run it in consultation with Uttar Pradesh Hockey. As I have already discussed the facts about Uttar Pradesh in this video, I will not be discussing it again. You can check it. Then the next news, in a first Indian Navy to take part in a French naval exercise La Perouse in Bay of Bengal along with other Quad members. So it is the first time Indian Navy is to take part in the French naval exercise named La Perouse in Bay of Bengal along with other Quad members. So 4 countries apart from India are going to participate in the program, in the drill, that is La Perouse. India is to participate in the French-led naval drill La Perouse for the first time in Bay of Bengal next month. Australia, Japan and the US are the other 3 countries will also participate in the La Perouse. The exercise is scheduled to be held between April 5 and 7. After the La Perouse, India-French Varuna exercise will also take place. This time it will include the United Arab Emirates also. The United Arab Emirates. Some facts about France, Australia, Japan and US. Capital and currency. France capital is Paris, currency is Euro and Franc. Then Australia, Canberra dollar. Japan, Tokyo yen. USA, Washington DC dollar. Now the next news, India Bangladesh inks 5 MOU to further enhance bilateral ties. India gifted 109 ambulances and 1.2 million doses of Covishield. So the five most MOUs, the five MOUs include that of disaster management, resilience and mitigation between Bangladesh and the National Cadet Corps and NCC of India, establishment of a framework of cooperation in trade remedial measures, tripartite MOU on establishment of sports facilities at Rajshahi College, and tripartite MOU on resources of Bangladesh Bharat Digital Service and Employment and Training Center. Then the passenger train Mithali Express connecting Dhaka and New Jalpaiguri Guri of West Bengal was also inaugurated. Then some facts about Bangladesh. The currency capital is Dhaka, currency is Taka. Then President of Bangladesh is Abdul Hamid, Prime Minister is Sheikh Hasina. Now the next news. Education Minister inaugurates Center for Happiness in India, Indian Institute of Management, Jammu. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, Union Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank inaugurated the Anandam, the Center for Happiness in Indian Institute of Management, Jammu virtually. Anandam, the Center of Happiness, aligns with the National Education Policy. Anandam means Center of Happiness. So Anandam Center of Happiness. This is one, the Center of Happiness. This is the name of the program. It was inaugurated by Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. So that's all for today's current affairs. So thank you everyone.